Good afternoon, everybody. How's it going today? I hope you guys can hear me okay. If not, let me know. This is my first time going live while out and about, away from the house. First of all, I want to say thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video. Show some support for a girl. And also, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And once you hit the subscribe button, roll the windows up. Once you hit the subscribe button, then go ahead and click that bell. When you click that little bell, then some lines appear around the bell, and that basically means that you are now going to be receiving all of my live YouTube videos. Now, I'm out just running some, just need to pick up a few things. It's really hot here, you know. I'm calling from Omaha, Nebraska. I mentioned that a few times, but just in case I have a new viewer, I'm calling from Omaha, Nebraska, and it's pretty warm today. But I need to get out and run some errands for a few cake orders that I have for some birthdays and for the holiday, 4th of July. So anyway, I am a baker on the side. So, you know, I do have a few things going on usually. But about this video today, I wanted to come at you to see what you guys think about what's been going on in the media with some of these movie moguls and entertainers. First off, I want to say, as far as if you guys can remember back when Monique, you know, Monique, most of y'all know who Monique is. She starred in the movie Precious with Gabrielle, I think it's Sidibe. I can't never say her name right. But and also in the Parkers and Queens of Comedy and a whole bunch of other movies that she's been in. But anywho, a little while back, she had tried to start a petition against Netflix because of the fact that they were not willing to pay her a higher amount that she wanted to do a Netflix comedy show. And I guess she felt like she was worth a lot more money than some of the other stand-up comedians were getting for Netflix, for their Netflix comedy shows. And I really didn't dwell too much into the issue, but I did know for a fact I was not I was not about to let go of my Netflix, or, you know, stop supporting Netflix. And it was just being, Monique was just being thrown all around the media, and people were talking about her and making memes about her and roasting and gagging her, you know, because I guess some people felt she wasn't worth the money that she was getting. And so I didn't really, you know, have enough to go on before to support her or anything. But as far as this Lee Daniels issue, as far as her being upset about well, what she called as being blackballed lately, or for the past few years, being blackballed by a lot of producers. And when I found out that for Precious, now Precious was a big movie. A lot of people didn't like it because of, you know, what the movie was about, as far as the child molestation and rape by a mother and father, and the child abuse. And a lot of people didn't like it, didn't watch it, but I watched it. I watched it mainly because it hits close to home with, a lot of situations in my circle that people have dealt with abuse. So I watched it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I bought the CD. I even bought the book. So, but when I found out that she claims that she only got paid $50,000 for the movie, and I guess that's what this big issue is now with her. I guess after that movie, she had refused other things pertaining to the movie, like um, attend reviews, attend interviews, um, premieres, things like that, because I guess she felt, I only got paid $50,000, and basically, in her agreement that she had to make all these appearances. But my thing is this: when it comes to now, what is half of the world has probably seen the video now with Lee Daniels and Dame Dash, how Dame Dash approached Lee Daniels at at a concert, and basically somebody recorded on the sneak, recorded Dame Dash confronting Lee Daniels about $2 million that he had loaned him to make Precious. And he hasn't paid him back yet. Now I want to know, I'm not rich like that, by far. I'm not rich like that, not even close. I don't have that many zeros in my bank account to loan anybody anything close to that amount. But I know folks who loan people money and have never been paid back. I know somebody right now, I was just talking to them the other day, and they loaned somebody some money a few years ago, and it wasn't nowhere near that amount. It was about a couple $100, like $300 to $400, you know, which is pennies to some people. But this person never paid them back. This person is somebody they see often, they talk to often, they Facebook often. They never been paid back for that money. And the person who loaned the money, brought it up to their attention, a few times. And that person, made promises of paying it all back, and they didn't pay it all back. And basically, the person who loaned the money was like, you know what? I'm not in dire need of it. If I didn't have it to give, I wouldn't have given it, whatever, woo, woo, woo. Now, me, on the other hand, I've never loaned money to somebody and they didn't give it back. I loaned money before. I loaned money before, but I got my money back. So I was grateful to get my money back. But $2 million? $2 million. And I'm sure Dame is not about to drown if he don't get this money back. Dame, he has his hands on a lot of things and a lot of different, he got the clothing line. I'm sure he still get money from back in the day when he was doing all the producing and everything, and the TV show and everything. So I'm sure he's not, in no life or death situation where he needs some money back right now. But Lee Daniels, you were given $2 million. $2 million. And it was to do the movie Precious. And from what I heard, I supported the movie, and a lot of other people supported the movie. And from what I heard, the movie made a whole bunch of money. A whole bunch of money. Some sometimes I still see it on the television. Like sometimes every now and then it'll come on cable. So I know he's still reaping the benefits of that movie. And then after that movie, let's see, there was The Butler, um, there was Star, there was Empire. He's had his hands on a few things since then, and still haven't paid Dame back his money. And so he approached him at the Diana Ross concert. And if you've seen the video, please, I'm going to post a link to the video. But if you already seen the video, the way he walked up on him, I was like, you see how I titled this video? Break yourself. That's what it seemed like he was up there trying to say in public, in front of everybody. He was trying to be a little discreet about it, but you could tell just from his gesture, his hand movements, Dame is not playing with this man. You owe $2 million, homie. $2 million. And then when I want to get back to Monique, I understand why she's so frustrated with these producers out here in the industry, because for one, she was shortchanged. Precious did pretty good. She was only paid $50,000. $50,000. I think even before Precious, I think Monique was worth more than $50,000. But I heard she did it mainly, out of the kindness of her heart. Basically, you can say, as a favor, so he could get that movie out and not have too many, I guess, upfront expenses to get that movie out. Now, even after the movie came out and after it did good, after it hit the box office, DVD, everything else, Netflix, whatever, wherever it hit, she only got paid $50,000, and I would just think, just off of the principle, that he would hook a sister up and, basically give her what she's due. And then I come to hear about Lee Daniels owing Dame $2 million. If he ain't giving Dame $2 million, he definitely is not about to give Monique no more money. And then I hear they talking about I'm at my location right now, but they talking about actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna go somewhere else first. So let me get back out in this traffic. I just remembered I need to go somewhere else too. So I'm gonna hit there first before the traffic get too bad. Okay, I gotta watch behind me, y'all. Watch behind me, y'all. So come on, lady, get out the way. Okay, so what was I saying? Excuse me. Yeah, if he's not trying to pay him $2 million, Monique can definitely get at a rap, get that fight up. But I hear you, Monique. I feel you. I understand. I didn't really feel you at first in this situation. Now that I have a little more detail to go on and cast my vote on, I should say. If I was to choose sides, I would be on Monique's side because of the situation with the 50,000 for that great movie. But then I hear someone mention in one of the groups that I'm in, someone mentioned, well, maybe excuse me, Lee Daniels doesn't have enough liquid assets, which I couldn't believe that. $2 million. I mean, even some of the celebrities, entertainers, producers who have not done as great of movies and TV shows as Lee Daniels, I'm sure they got at least $2 million in their account. Okay, so they were saying, if he don't have $2 million cash, can't write a check, can't put it on a debit card, credit card, Visa, black card, whatever. They was like, shoot, I take some cars, some jewelry, throw me a home, something. I take my $2 million some kind of way. I feel them on that though. So I just want to know what you guys think about this situation with Monique, um, and also Dame Dash and Lee Daniels. Oh, and another thing, I heard the video the other day. I'm sorry, the recording the other day that Monique and her husband Sydney recorded when they were discussing that blackballing issue with Tyler Perry. And it did seem like Tyler Perry was kind of trying to show his support for Monique and apologizing for, basically Monique is mainly upset not only about the money that she thinks she should have received from Lee Daniels, but how she feel like she should have got more money or a better offer for her stand-up Netflix comedy that never happened. But people were saying in the industry that she was hard to work with, hard to deal with, and not worth the headache, basically. So he was kind of seeming like he was supporting her in a sense, but I guess Tyler Perry is doing some things right now, or getting ready to do some things right now, and he really don't want the controversy, and really don't want all that negativity surrounding him by openly admitting, that Monique was done wrong. So Monique and Sydney, her husband, they were they were discussing this issue with him, and they recorded it, and they basically put it out in the air in the social media world for everybody else to hear it. So I don't know what's going to become of this with Monique. I love Monique, even when she was trying to get everybody to not support Netflix, trying to get a petition going, or whatever you want to call it, against Netflix. And I'm like, phew, next to cable, I'm sorry, Netflix, help me go this route, or help me decide to go this. I'm new to YouTube, so my channel is pretty new. I actually had a different channel, and I had to cancel that channel because of some issues. Um, the channel is still out there. I just don't use it anymore because for some reason I was having difficulties posting my videos to my other social media besides Twitter, and I could never figure it out. And I'm not super techie, so it probably was some simple issue. I just couldn't figure it out. But I think it has something to do with my email, not matching my email to my Gmail and my Facebook. I don't know what it is. So anyway, I went ahead and created a new YouTube channel and new email. So now everything is cool. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about that. These social media situations that's going on with Dame Dash. And not only is Dame trying to get his 2 milli back, but also I guess he's now suing him for an additional $5 million because Dame said that Lee Daniels had promised him that he could be an executive producer on the biopic or documentary or of Richard Pryor. And I guess he promised him that, and also promised him 5% off the back end of the the money that was going to be made off of that biopic. And obviously that fell through. The biopic is not happening right now. Matter of fact, I think I just read today on a website that Lee Daniels is actually doing a different biopic on a different um, person. So I'm gonna have to check that back out when I get back home, because I had to run out the house when I had scrolled upon it. But I'll read into that later. But so he's not only suing him for the 2 million, but he's also suing him for the 5 million because he promised him that executive producer position for that biopic. So I mean, it's just so much shady stuff that be going on in the industry. But as far as that $2 million, like I said, I'm sure he could have got him that money before now. He been knowing how old is Precious? That movie came out how long ago? I can't even remember how long ago it came out. But it came out a while back. And after then, I mean, Lee Daniels been doing good. I mean, The Butler did good. Of course, Star and Empire been doing good. I mean, so I don't understand why he didn't pay him that money. I also wonder um, if Dame like sweated him before about this, or if he's just now recently sweating him about it because of the fact that uh, he didn't get to be executive producer of the biopic for Richard Pryor. So I don't know. I don't know, but I know he better cough up that $2 million because Dame looked like he was not playing, and I because it really shows how rich entertainers' children don't, and how some of them are spoiled, some of them are actually made to get out there on their own and prove themselves. Like with Dame and his son. Get out this car so I can get in this store. Hold on 1 second. But like Dame and his son, Boogie, if you watch the show, can you see me? It's real sunny out here. But if you watch the show, you can see how Dame is really hard on Boogie. So it don't look like um, if he's that hard on his son, the way he's acting with him and forcing him to go to rehab and telling the producers of the show, if Boogie don't go to rehab for drugs and alcohol, then Dame will not record another show. So I can see him as being, headstrong and, if you owe me, you owe me. And basically he needs to give him that money, cough up them coins, Lee Daniels. And um, as far as the Monique situation, I really hope that she makes it through all this, all the being blackballed and all the producers not wanting to deal with her and everything. I hope she gets what she's worth, because I really think that she is a good actor. She might not be the best, but she's funny, She does what she does when it comes to movies and comedies and stand up. So, anywho, let me know what y'all think about those situations. Put them in the comments. Again, make sure you share. I gotta get in here and get into this store so I can get some things that I need for my cake orders for this weekend. And also, make sure you like this video, share this video, and also please, please, please subscribe. Click the subscribe button. After you hit that button, there should be some lines around that bell. After you hit that subscribe button, then a bell will pop up. Keep hitting that bell till the lines appear around the bell that lets you know that you will receive all my further live video notifications. And until I see you guys later, I'm out. Be safe, stay blessed.